Bañados por peso y tiene que muchos años de práctica. Tú no puedes comprar una velita en 15. Esto se hace, no se ve.
Esta salsa no, no, no la venden en la esquina. Esta salsa no, no, no la venden en la esquina. Esta salsa no, no, no la venden en la esquina. Esta salsa no, no, no la venden en la esquina.
No se vende, no se vende, no se vende en la esquina mi mula.
Esta salsa no, 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 no la venden en la esquina. Esta salsa no, no, no. Esta salsa no, 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 no la venden en la esquina.
Hello, everybody, and once again, welcome to Usala Media's Salsa Sin Fronteras. Today, we have a very special guest, but before we introduce that special guest, I need to introduce my co-host, Mr. Danny Rodriguez.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. And stay tuned for the best is yet to come.
And who do we got today?
We got Flaco, the master dancer in Philadelphia. Oh, he's the best.
No,
Which
Professor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Professor.
Professor,
Oh, shoot.
Professor,
I messed up on that
Professor,
one.
Professor.
I did.
But I just don't want to call you Flaco because I just learned your name.
Okay,
Mark,
use it.
Mark Worst. No, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Mark Best.
And that is exactly why they call me Flaco.
Flaco, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, we understand that you've been in the teaching arena for dancing for a long time.
Yes.
And I've seen you on the floor. You're no joke.
Oh, well, thank you.
I've seen you in your joke on the floor. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I am an aging salsero. I'm an aging dancer, teacher, choreographer. But for some reason, being that seems to keep me young. So I don't think I'm ever going to stop.
You don't have to tell me nothing. I know that.
I don't think I'm ever going to stop dancing as long as I have breath in my body and the music is still playing and I have use of these limbs. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Isn't it a lot of fun?
It's great fun. It's great fun. It's a great way to live. It's healthy in so many different ways for the mind, the body,
absolutely,
the psychology. It's a great way to live. I wake up in the morning, and I get to do all day, every day, the thing that I love to do, and I get to make money doing it.
Sure. I understand that you recently got a new title as professor.
That is correct.
How did that come about?
That is correct. I received an email from a young lady over at the University of the Arts.
Okay.
Who said that I was recommended to her, and she asked me to fill out an application to become a member of the dance department over there. They were looking for some Latin dance influence and some salsa and stuff like that, so I did. And so I am now the new associate adjunct professor of dance at University of the Arts.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Have you started yet, or when do you start?
So I will have my first class in the spring semester.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a come up.
that's very, very nice to hear that someone is interested in our culture.
Yeah, not only that, but, my dance experience rises from the streets,
Fabulous.
And for something that really had only underground fame to now make a transition into mainstream is just amazing.
Absolutely.
It's good to see, for sure.
Has dancing always been your passion?
So Believe it or not, some people think I can sing better than I can dance, but that's a different story. I grew up in a family, we had lots of artists in my family, singers, writers, dancers, actresses, and so we were always singing and dancing and acting out stories together.
Right.
I come from a large family. I had 8 sisters and 2 brothers growing up. So yeah, we did a lot of imagining.
What was that? 12 of you?
11 of us.
11.
There were 11.
That's
Just one
la patrulla 15.
Yeah, exactly. I just, recently our first sibling just passed away, so
I'm
we
sorry to hear
experienced
that.
that loss. Thank you, but we are still all very, very talented, and so I'm fortunate in that way.
Some time ago, I made a comment on Facebook to you, something about you're a star or something, and a couple days later you got a call to be part of a movie or something.
Yeah,
You
that was
remember
the
that?
most
Remember?
ironic thing. So, Danny, you may not know, but Hector and I, we go back like car seats.
Wow.
I've known this guy for
Not
a
that
long,
long.
long time.
And my
Oh, yeah.
daughter. And my daughter.
Yeah,
Very good friends
yeah.
with my daughter.
These guys that old?
Yeah, when his granddaughter was 15 years old, I did her quinceañero
Yes.
for her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
She just had a baby,
man.
matter of fact.
wow, congratulations!
Yeah, I'm a great grandfather.
I saw that on Facebook before I
my
came
goodness.
today. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, anyway,
Congrats.
continue with the story.
So, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
About the car seats.
Oh yeah, how we go back.
That we know each other, and that what were we talking about?
Put us back on track, Kathy.
say it. What were we?
Oh yeah,
That's right.
yeah, right.
Good dig, good
Thanks,
shot.
Armando.
Kathy's like, I don't know.
Yeah, we have some other folks who are here in support, and they're doing a really good job.
That's right.
That
I
was funny.
I read a Facebook message from him, and I was in a hammock taking a picture, and he says, "You look like a Hollywood star."
Exactly.
And then after that, I tried out for a role in the THX Pictures 21 Bridges, and got a role in that movie as a salsero, and that came out on the big screen. I took a whole bunch of friends to see it. I actually had to take a screenshot of the actual promo to see
Wow.
myself because it was that fast. But it was a great experience. It was a lot of fun.
And you
yeah,
sent me back a
yeah.
message, and the message was something like, "My God, you can see into the future," or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
you must be clairvoyant, man.
Right. So something like that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what you run your own dance studio?
That's correct. Flaco's Dance Factory was in Chestnut Hill for several years pre-pandemic, and then the pandemic shut us down in that location. And then post-pandemic, I opened a studio in Jenkintown, which is a suburb of Philadelphia, right on York Road.
Yeah, I just drove by there.
Yeah, we're right on the main drag there, and we're doing pretty good. We have a nice presence in the community. We've just got finished doing some community events, one of which was Jenkintown's first Hispanic Heritage Month
Wow,
celebration.
I never knew that.
Yeah, we had ASE Amigos come out there live.
Okay,
Yeah, next
okay.
year we're going to have Orquesta Lucena.
Maybe,
most definitely.
maybe.
Most definitely,
We'll
most
see.
definitely. Oh,
If,
no.
if you've got time,
Or some orchestra.
Okay.
Or some orchestra.
Yeah.
So you have a good number of students that you
we have some really good partners. One of the partners that we work with is the Mount Airy Learning Tree. They are awesome in helping us to locate and identify new students. They're a community-based organization, a nonprofit in the area that I've been affiliated with for over 20 years. So we have a really close partnership. All the classes that we offer in studio are for adults. Why should kids have all the fun, right?
but we're still kids.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
Just
just
with
big
more
kids.
ears and less hair. So the programming that we have for children actually goes into schools. I'm a teaching artist with young audiences of New Jersey and Eastern Pennsylvania. And that's really important right now because this agency has been going into schools in Philadelphia and New Jersey for almost 50 years now.
Right.
And providing arts programming through assemblies and residencies and things like that children wouldn't necessarily have access to if it weren't for the intervention of this agency. And right now, Young Audiences has some funding available for some Pennsylvania schools in southeastern Pennsylvania. Philadelphia area is kind of like where they like to concentrate, but yeah.
And how do organizations go about applying for these funds?
So Young Audiences not only has funding, but they also have artists that they have on a roster. And there are several different artists, from glassmakers to musicians to poets.
That are mentors.
Yes, that are performing and practicing artists, but they also teach their art form.
I see.
And kids can have either an assembly or an immersive experience with those artists, depending upon what the school wants. And I would suggest that any school who's interested reach out to Young Audiences at yanj.org.
I see.
Yeah.
And though, although it's in New Jersey, but Pennsylvania organizations can also
Yeah,
apply
so the
for it?
full name of the organization is Young Audiences of New Jersey and Eastern Pennsylvania.
I see.
Right?
I see. I see.
So this is definitely in their area, of purview, and they can work with schools in Philadelphia.
so-
Wow,
I've
that's
done
great,
residencies
man.
in Philadelphia City
That's
schools
great,
for them.
man.
so.
Kids need
Okay.
that.
And so you're located in Jenkintown. What made you move to Jenkintown? Was it the pandemic and all that?
Yeah, so we were renting space from a faith-based organization in Chestnut Hill.
Okay.
My first studio was at 2nd and Cecil B. Moore on the corner
Okay.
of Phillip and Cecil B. Moore.
Which is high.
Yeah, back when it was affordable.
Exactly. It
used to be. It used to
It's
be.
a ritzy area
Right,
now.
I was pushed out of 2nd and Cecil B. Moore
Isn't
to
that something?
Chestnut Hill.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. And I was there for a long time renting space from a faith-based organization, like I said. They weren't quite ready to allow folks to get back to work on their property in a timely fashion as far as we were concerned. So there was another friend of mine who manages a restaurant that I go to very frequently, and she said, why don't you just open up your own space? And I said to her, well, because it's going to take more than me to run that retail space. I can't do this by myself.
Right.
And she said to me, well, would you like a business partner? And I didn't hesitate. I said, absolutely. That woman's name is Margaret Tucker.
Okay.
And Margaret is my longtime friend and business partner. And when I say business
great.
partner, she is the business side of the Dance Factory. She
Good.
keeps my schedule. She keeps
Is
the
that
books.
the name of the studio, the
Yes.
Dance Factory?
Flaco's Dance Factory.
Oh, Flaco's nice, catchy.
Yep.
Very cool. Who came up with the name?
So I did, but very early on, like back in the 90s, because I thought about what my purpose was.
Right.
And my purpose in doing this was to create two things: dances and dancers from non-dancers, right? And so being a choreographer and thinking with that kind of mindset, I was always thinking about creating dances and moves and things like that. But I also know how much joy and satisfaction and wholeness this brings to people, and I wanted to share that gift with as many people as I could.
And it is a gift.
That's great, man.
absolutely.
That's
I
great.
mean,
Good
it
job,
is.
man.
But the reason that you're here is because I want people to understand that without dancers, there's really no salsa, and without salsa, there's no dancing.
Absolutely.
So it goes hand in hand.
Absolutely.
One complements the other.
Yes.
Because I've been to many dances in my time. I was from back when Ruben Blades first came to
Ruben
Philly
Blades,
to do Pedro Navaja.
Pedro
That was a long
Navaja,
time
yeah.
ago. That was a long time ago. The smiles that are on people's faces when they're dancing salsa and they're doing their moves and they're this and then that. Even when they're drunk, they look good.
Yes.
Even when they're drunk, they look good.
Interesting that you say that, because I was talking with a friend of mine in Sarasota, and we were talking about being on stage and blah, 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 and she said that she goes to this open mic night. And so I asked her, I said, do you ever get on stage at this open mic night? And she goes, well, no, I just kind of sit and watch everybody. I enjoy watching them. And I says, well, have you ever? She's like, well, I have a guitar, and I used to sing, and I used to enjoy getting up on stage and getting that attention. I guess everybody loves that attention.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
of
wonderful.
course.
And I thought about it, and I said to her, I says, when I'm on stage, I'm not really thinking about who's looking at me. I'm looking at the audience.
Right.
And I'm looking at the smiles on the faces.
Exactly.
Of
Their
the
reaction.
And I'm looking at how
Yeah.
many people are getting joy and happiness from what it is
That
I'm doing.
connection.
Yes.
That connection is very, very, very important.
That's what's most important.
Is there anything else you want to add from that list that you got there?
Well, yeah,
Come on, open up
we touched on a whole, well, like almost everything. But one of the most important things that I want to be known from this, from this encounter, or to get out to people in terms of information, is while I have had lots and lots of time in the spotlight, and while people are offering me opportunities to even do that more, these days I'm much more interested in turning the spotlight on some other folks. And there's lots and lots of young folks out here who are doing great stuff, whether or not they're being recognized for what they do is the thing. And today I brought with me some young folks one of whom I've known since he was a child. And he's a grown man now, and he owns his own dance studio with his live-in, love-in partner. And they are very, very successful, and I'm so proud of them. We came up with AMLA.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And, hats off and shouts out to Jesse Bermudez first and foremost.
Absolutely.
This entire
Yes,
episode
yes.
is dedicated to the memory of
Yes,
Jesse Bermudez,
absolutely.
our godfather. But, I can only imagine how he felt seeing folks like Crystal Torres, the trumpet player
sure,
from ALC
absolutely.
Amigos,
Yeah, Crystal,
go
man.
on to play with Beyonce
Oh,
and win
yeah.
Grammys
Oh,
with
yeah.
Beyonce.
It's a great accomplishment.
I can only
Yeah.
imagine how he feels seeing Pablo Batista after being sighted and then, losing his sight, to go on and get not 3, but 4 different Grammys as a percussionist.
Right.
And an Oscar.
Right.
He now has an Oscar to his credit. And just Luis Figueroa. Right, Luisito Figueroa. I
Yes.
remember when he was 9 years old and he was in my salsa class.
I remember
Now I'm
Luisito.
listening to his music
Yeah.
on Spotify. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing
Right.
to be a part of someone else's success.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
so that's what we want to be about these days at the Dance Factory, is to be more of a platform for young
And
artists.
who's with you today?
Well, today I have with me Paola Gonzalez and Armando Aponte from Controller Dance Studios, and they are just amazing, amazing dancers and longtime friends. I think that Paula is probably one of the most stylish dancers that I can remember seeing in recent times.
Okay,
Wow,
okay.
And
that's amazing.
Armando is just one of the nicest guys ever. He truly is.
And he can
a
dance his
genuine,
ass off.
gentle soul, and he can dance his behind off. Yes, he can.
I'm
We
gonna start
actually had
hanging out
him-
with you, man.
So, yeah. When it comes to salsa, we think much more about the ladies than we do about the guys, because I always tell my students, it's the man's job to be the ornate frame that makes the beautiful picture of the woman stand out, right? But in order for us to be ornate, there's certain things that we have to do in order to influence our movements so that they're complementary to our partners. And I had him come and do a men's styling workshop at my studio, and it was the best thing. Those
Amazing.
guys now they have ideas about movement that they didn't have before. They have freedom in their minds about movement that they didn't have before.
Let me try
when it
this.
comes-
Let
Yeah,
me try
exactly.
that. Let me try this.
Exactly.
I never knew I could do this,
Yes.
or I never knew I could do that.
Yes. That a lot of people have very, very regimented thoughts, and when it comes to dance and creative arenas,
Right.
they're always looking for the rules and the right and the wrong. They're not looking for the matrixy way around things, right? Which is what artists tend to do. We also have Tamika Hines from the Dance Factory and Kathleen Ferrin from the Dance Factory. And Tamika is the newest addition to our Rueda de Casino performance team. And Kathy is our basic salsa teacher at the studio. So I'm very, very happy that I brought them. with us
Wow.
today.
Well, what do you think about this?
Oh my God, it's great. I can't wait.
I
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait. You guys got me excited.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little break, and Flaco is going to give us a short salsa lesson, and following that is going to be a dance performance by his guests. Thank you. We'll be back in a minute. And ladies and gentlemen, Maestro Flaco and his dance class.
Well, thank you, sir. All right, everybody, let's get ready to have a little fun. Remember, you're going to make mistakes, but it's an okay thing. Whenever you make a mistake, I want you to laugh, have a good time. That's half the fun of learning to dance, right? If you already know how to dance, this is an opportunity for you to grab somebody next to you and bring them along. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to keep our hands above our waist like we're dancing with someone. If you're a follower, you can go ahead and place your hands in the hands of an invisible partner like these lovely ladies on the side of me. Or if you're a leader, you can pretend to hold the hands of an invisible partner. Selma Hayek. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start with our left foot. And we're going to make some steps. And this is how our basic salsa rhythm sounds. We're going to start with our left foot and we're going to dance it out. Starting with the left, it's 1, 2, 3. Everybody together. And 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to continue with the right foot and we're going to go 5, 6, 7. Let's do that together. Ready? 5, 6. Let's begin with 1, 2, 3. Continue. 5, 6, 7. That's our basic rhythm. So we're going to use this rhythm and we're going to use it several different ways. Let's try another expression of the rhythm. We're going to go to the sides with it now. Are we ready? And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and freeze. Now, one thing that we can't do is we can't use the same foot twice in a row, right? So we're going to use alternate feet for every count of the rhythm. So let's try our side step one more time. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, freeze. Very nice. Give yourself a big round of applause if you're dancing with us at home. Yeah, good stuff. So, one thing that we always want to make sure is that we are enjoying our dancing with our whole body and not just our feet. So we're going to add some styling to the way we do this. For our followers, when you step out to the side, unfold that arm like it was a wing, like you're about to fly with it, okay? And for my leaders, give me a couple of loose fists here and I want you to use the elbows. Roll the shoulders out to accent the elbow movement. Are we ready? 5, 6, ready, side and style. Good. Side and together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and stop. Give yourselves a big round of applause at home if you're dancing. Okay, let's move on to our cumbia step. Our cumbia step is going to go back. Same feet, same rhythm, same count, same numbers. Are we ready? Followers, hands on your hips. Leaders, hands out in front. Are we ready? Let's swing back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I think you're starting to get the idea, right? Whatever we do on one side of the body, we're going to complete on the other. Now, that's not how it works when you have a partner, but right now it's good for what we're doing. So maybe we can go ahead and add our basic step to this. So our basic step of salsa, the left foot will go forward for the 1, 2, 3. The right foot will go back for the 5, 6, 7. Okay? Notice there's no 4, there's no 8. Those two numbers are numbers that we use as rests in the middle, so we don't say those numbers because we're not stepping on those numbers. Just want to make that clear for you in case you're wondering, well, what happened to 4? What happened to 8? There they are. They're silent. So let's do our basic step. We're going to go forward for a 1, 2, 3. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. We're going to go back 4, 5, 6, 7, and 5, 6, 7. Ready? Together. 1, 2, 3. Continue. 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3. Continue. 5, 6. Freeze. And give yourselves a big round of applause. Very lovely, very lovely. All right. So we have a little timing track here, one that I like to use in my class. Actually, yeah, we have a timing track, one that that I actually use in my class. And here we go. So let's see if we can cue that up and get some practice. Listen to my count, listen to my instructions, follow along, dance along, play along. If you make a mistake, don't forget to laugh and have fun. Here we go. Here we are. We're ready with our music to begin practicing all the steps that we learned. Remember, we did our in-place step, our side breaks, our cumbia step, and our basic step. Now the ladies are going to give you some options for styling for cumbia, so pay attention and try 1 or 2. 5, 6, ready, in place. Side breaks, ready? Side left, side right. Side left, side right. Cumbia, swing back, 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 back. Good. Basic step, forward left, back right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Let's start again. In place. Side breaks. Side left. Side right. Side left. Cumbia. Swing back. Good. Basic step, forward left, back right. And just for serendipity's sake, we'll teach you how to do a turn. The whole turn happens on 1, 2, 3. By 3, you're back facing me. You're going to use your left foot to start, and you're going to use your right foot to finish. It looks like this. Go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now it's your turn. Here we go. Nice. Side breaks one more time. Now salsa is not a dance that you can do standing straight up. So don't be afraid to hunch your shoulders a little bit, bend your knees a little bit, stick your butt out a little bit. Basic step, forward. Move those shoulders. Yes. Very nice, very nice. Let's have a turn. Hey. All right, one more turn. Here we go. Con quién? Give yourselves a big round of applause. Very nice, very nice.
And now we're going to Cali, Colombia with Susana Gomez and her special report on salsa. Thank you.
Hola, ¿qué tal mis queridos amigos de Salsa Sin Fronteras? Les cuento que el día de hoy vamos a conocer un lugar espectacular, salserísimo y por supuesto muy guapachoso. Así que vamos a conocerlo. Bueno, y el lugar del que les hablé ahora se llama La Curva y aquí estoy con Daniela Roldán. Ella es la persona encargada de este lugar, así que gracias por recibirnos.
No, a ustedes gracias por escogernos. Como Susana lo dice, mi nombre es Daniela Roldán, encargada de La Curva del Boulevard, salsoteca ubicada en una calle antes del bulevar, en toda la calle del Pecado.
Bueno, yo quiero que comencemos hablando sobre qué es la curva.
Bueno, la curva, como te mencioné, es una salsoteca. Estamos ubicados en la calle del Pecado. Nos encargamos o estamos, digamos, enfocados en darle a Cali todo lo que tenga que ver con la cultura salsera.
¿Por qué nació la curva?
Bueno, la curva nace de un pequeño conflicto amoroso en el que hubieron que hacer algunas separaciones económicas, entonces separamos un negocio de otro y nace la curva con mi mamá, Marta Cecilia Suárez, como la dueña propietaria de él.
¿Por qué decidieron colocar este nombre, la curva?
Bueno, no nos vamos muy lejos, la calle finalizando es una pequeña curva y al cruzarla inmediatamente llegas a nuestro establecimiento, por ende su nombre, la curva del bulevar.
Bueno, también cuéntanos hace cuánto se creó la curva más o menos y qué es lo que podemos disfrutar las personas que queremos ir allá.
Bueno, la curva nació hace 2 años, hace 8 días estábamos celebrando nuestro 2º aniversario. Es un lugar que abrimos especialmente para Cali, para todas las personas que habitan aquí y para los extranjeros que nos visitan, para poder compartirles todo lo que nosotros sabemos, conocemos y disfrutamos de la cultura caleña, que no es solamente la salsa, sino también el baile, el toque de los instrumentos, el goce, el disfrute, lo que nos hace caleños.
Bueno, y ahora estoy aquí con José Cuartas. Él es el DJ de la curva y nos va a contar cuáles son los ritmos que podemos escuchar aquí en este lugar.
Bueno, muchas gracias por la invitación. Básicamente el ritmo que se maneja en la curva del bulevar es el guaguancó, la salsa pesada, digamos los ritmos que más se destacan y más suenan en la curva.
¿Y cuáles son esas canciones que más le pide la gente?
Bueno, pues prácticamente son varias canciones que los clientes piden cada 8 días, pero digamos en la memoria se quedan canciones como el guaguancó del Gran Combo, el que baila gana de la Bambán de Cuba, un Mayán de la Perfecta, esa que yo no conocí, temas que digamos no puede faltar cada noche de viernes y cada noche de sábado en la curva del bulevar.
Bueno, cuéntanos cuál es esa canción que más te pone a gozar y a bailar.
Hay varias, pero hay una puntual que mejor dicho me pone a mí, me eriza, me pone hasta a beber, digámoslo así. Se llama Invitación a un Mozambique, que lo hace Roberto y su nuevo montuno. Esa es la canción que a mí me pone y me deja, mejor dicho, listico.
A los que están en el duro y a los ancianos también. ¡Sí! A bailar, a bailar, a bailar, a gozar. Suavecito, bailalo ya.
Bueno, hay una invitación para que la gente visite la curva.
Bueno, la invitación es para que nos acompañen de domingo a domingo en la curva del bulevar. Estamos ubicados a una cuadra detrás del bulevar. Una salsoteca llena de mucha salsa, de mucha cultura, de mucho sabor, de mucho guaguancó, donde podemos encontrar un ambiente muy agradable. Así que ya saben, carrera tercera, número 928, la curva del bulevar, salsoteca que está mandando la parada en la ciudad de Cali.
Y vamos a conocer mucho más de la curva.
Estamos ahí como en el proceso, queremos sí que hagan parte de esta experiencia, pero en el momento estamos más bien como lo cotidiano, lo común que conocemos, atrayendo pues personas que están iniciando, como por ejemplo la persona que toca los timbales, diferentes orquestas que nos han acompañado los días viernes y sábados en diferentes eventos, cantantes, artistas que también están iniciando, que se están involucrando en todo este tema.
No, súper importante la idea de poder apoyar el talento salsero, ¿no? Sabemos que hoy en día la salsa se ha ido como opacando un poquito, pues por otros ritmos musicales, que en algún momento, bueno, la salsa tuvo mucha fuerza, pero es importante que aprendamos a mostrarla como, mejor dicho, lo mejor, porque es un género que nos pone a todos a bailar.
Claro, Cali se caracteriza por eso, por su cultura. Sí es verdad, nos hemos opacado un poquito, de pronto se ha como perdido, pero la intención incluso del Boulevard en general es eso, es recuperar eso que habíamos dejado de lado, que habíamos perdido de vista. Entonces, pues aprovechar también estos momentos para que la gente quiera regresar, para que la gente vuelva, para que la gente otra vez se contagie de todo este sabor.
Bueno, y ya finalmente quiero que le hagamos una invitación a todas las personas que quieran venir a conocer la curva.
Bueno, no, la invitación es a que nos acompañen, a que nos conozcan. Nosotros abrimos toda la semana, pero digamos que nuestro fuerte siempre va a ser viernes, sábado, donde, como ya les he contado, tenemos diferentes experiencias desde todas las vistas, desde todos los ámbitos, desde todas, pues digamos, como las especialidades que tiene la salsa, que no es solamente el escuchar, sino también el bailar, el escuchar ese instrumento, la gente que viene y goza, los grupos, las personas, bueno, todo el sabor, el son, como lo dice pues nuestro eslogan.
Bueno, Dani, muchísimas gracias por todos estos datos tan interesantes que nos diste.
No, a ustedes nuevamente por escogernos, por permitirnos contarles de qué trata todo lo que nosotros hacemos cada 8 días.
I hope you enjoyed that little salsa clasita. But what we have for you right now is a demonstration of the rhythm of bachata at Flaco's Dance Factory, and of course at Controller Dance Studios. We offer many more than one style of dance, not just salsa, not just merengue, not just cumbia, but we offer many, many different styles. Bachata is one of the most popular styles of dance right now, and I'm very, very proud to present two of the best bachateros in the freaking city of Philadelphia. Please welcome Armando Aponte and Paolo Gonzalez. And for our final offering today, we are going to present salsa. Please welcome to the dance floor my good friend and basic salsa teacher at my studio, Miss Kathleen Furren. She is a basic salsa teacher, but she is far above basic as a dancer.
Oye, mulato, you never heard it like this. ¿De a dónde vengo? ¿Que pa' dónde voy? ¿Que de a dónde vengo? ¿Que pa' dónde voy? Vengo de la tierra, de la dulzura. ¿Que pa' dónde voy? Voy a repartir ricura, la sabrosura, rica y sandunguera. Ay, que mi bello Puerto Rico puede dar. Ole, 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 yo la reparto por donde quiera, en valles, montes y las praderas, con mi cantar rico y sin igual. Al que me escucha lo pongo a gozar, oh, al que me escucha caballero lo pongo yo a rumbear. ¿De dónde vengo? Yo vengo de un Bayman a rumbar la rumba. ¿Dónde vengo? Es del paraíso de dulzura. Se treparon los monstruos en esta salsa caballura. ¿Y a dónde vengo? Es del paraíso de dulzura.
Thank you very much for being with us, and remember,
like, share, and subscribe. Like right now.
Today.
Today.